Remax Panache, 75 outstanding sales professionals doing over 1 billion rand in property sales per annum. But who would have thought 20 years ago when this company started that we would be achieving the heights that we are today? But as with any successful story, it always started with a little bit of a struggle.
I had such vision for Remax in the early days, I could have literally walked through a brick wall. I believed in the system, I believed in the concept, and I thought everybody else would as well. But what I failed to get was the fear of the other companies for something like Remax opening up in the market, where the agents were able to work on a 93.5 commission split, and that how intimidated those companies were by that they virtually shut me out.
So in those days there was network listing, and they used to put all the properties onto network listing, and they just wouldn't allow us onto network listing. So as far as all the stock was concerned, we couldn't get any of the stock.
When I realized agents just weren't coming over, I had Karen, who was a really good agent, and I was very grateful for that because she was very consistent in the market. And then I was very pleased when Ricky Bailey joined us.
Because I knew so many people, I still managed to get mandates in the area, and I also had my son Grant and my now son-in-law Greg, who did show houses for me most Sundays. Just before Christmas one year, I made 3 really outstanding sales, and that money enabled us to get through from, I think it was November, December of that year to the following April. We worked out that we'd be okay until the April. And that's when we had such a beautiful major breakthrough, when we had 4 agents, not new agents, but agents that we'd worked with before, came and joined our company.
Where did we go? Offices in Broadway, upstairs, Clopperty stairs, excuse me, not visible from the road, and hectic, no cell phones, no laptops.
It was a whole mindset change, because now from taking your 50% home every month and having no overheads, you had to now pay for use of the photostating machine, you had to pay for your own boards and stakes and advertising.
Graham, as I say, had a vision and a passion, and he took this industry to a totally new level.
We didn't need network listing. We started listing and selling our own stock, and we then started to thrive. When we say Remax broke all the rules, well, firstly, the system was ahead of its time. The maximum commission concept was ahead of its time. The ability for the agents to make their own decisions and their own choices was ahead of its time. And the real estate industry was very controlled by agency principals who try to control the industry through the network listing system. And agents started realizing this. And although they needed network listing, they weren't happy with it. So eventually, as the agents started joining me and they could see them thriving and becoming successful and earning more money, slowly I started winning them over and they started to join us. I was trying to get teams going from as early as 2002, but I just wasn't succeeding. And eventually, in 2005, 2006, when Deanne started moving in with her team, we started making that happen.
As my sales grew and my business grew, my capacity I could not maintain as a single agent anymore. I then started growing a team, which you can't do in other companies. You don't have that kind of opportunity that Remax offers.
I remember when my father asked me, do I want to come in and take over Remax Panache? And I remember him telling me, we've asked you once before, we're asking you now again, and if you don't accept this, we're going to ask your sister. And that was really a big factor in my decision. I couldn't let it go. I'd seen how well the company was starting to do, and I think at my time with Remax of Southern Africa, I'd realized that being in business for yourself and having something to grow was far more exciting than being an employee of another business. I'll never forget going across to the Remax convention in 2008 in the United States. And Dave Liniger had rolled out a campaign called Be Great in 2008, where he basically pitched to all the American agents, guys, this is how we're going to roll up our sleeves and get through these hard times. And I just brought that message back and delivered it to the agents. And motivation became a big part. Keeping them sharp in terms of their education, but just keeping them inspired, knowing that we were going to go through some hard times. So we just started pumping the area with our bins, with our branded bins. We took street pole signs around the Lucia Mall, and eventually in 2010 we even went on to East Coast Radio for the first time. And every time we made a little step up in terms of our branding and marketing initiatives, the sales seemed to come and the growth seemed to come along with that as well. I wanted to emulate certain things that Graham and Karen had done, and I wanted to take the company to the next level. And I think becoming the #1 office in KZN in 2008 was a big step towards that. But what's pleased me the most is to see that since 2008, Remax Panache has consistently been the #1 office in KwaZulu-Natal and a top 5 office in South Africa. And that's testament to the quality of agents that we got. And I think too, it's testament to the benefits and services that they get from belonging and being a part of the Remax Panache team. The Remax Panache culture centers around family values. It's a family-run business and we instill family values. So everybody who joins Remax Panache feels part of the family. And when you come to work, whether you're having a bad day personally or business-wise, there's always somebody around you who's there to lift you up. And that's the essence of how we operate.
We wanted a company that looked after people, that cared for people. And yes, Karen was a major force behind that.
today, in 2015, we sit with the #1 sales team in the country for Remax and the top 2 teams in KwaZulu-Natal.
I've always been so proud of being with Remax Panache. And whilst I'm still in real estate, I wouldn't really want to be anywhere else.
I can know that I can go and try and get a mandate to get a new property, and I can not only promote myself and my abilities, but I can, without hesitation, say that I've got the backing force of 75 odd really good agents out there, as well as the office.
The last 20 years of Remax Panache, if I had to summarize that to you now, I would just say thank you, thank you, thank you. I've absolutely enjoyed it, the whole journey.
When I think of how the company's achieved now at 75 agents, over R1 billion in turnover, with the growth of the company, it's unbelievable. It's been the most amazing ride.
As we commemorate the 20 years of success for Remax Panache, we've had a chance to look back and see where it all started, where we came from. And if we cast our eyes ahead to where we're going, who knows where the future may lead us, but one thing I know for sure, with a powerful brand like Remax, with outstanding administration teams, outstanding sales professionals, and a real passion for Remax, the sky's the limit. And we look forward to seeing where we can take this company over the next 20 years.